smell. Weird smell.
Exist, and I have proof.
Hey, so I know a lot of people have been talking about that weird electrical hum that we've been hearing that seems to be coming from these hills in Glendale the last couple weeks. Happens every day at exactly 1:13 for about 10 seconds. Some people have reported electrical interference and stuff, but I noticed something even stranger, and I can't really explain it, so I'm going to try and get it on video. Okay, it is now 1:12 p.m. Everything seems normal. I'm going to start recording again just before 1:13. So you're probably going to hear that hum kick in a couple seconds here, and then just watch. So as you can see, there's, I don't know, some sort of interference or something going on with the shadows coming off of my hand from the sun. I've never seen anything like it. And then, yeah, just like that, 10 seconds later, the hum stops and it goes back to normal. So I have no clue.
On March 13th, 2020 at 9:12 p.m. Mountain Time, a formation of unidentified flying objects was spotted over the unincorporated community of Beryl, Utah. The strange lights in this now famous image have come to be known as the Beryl Objects. Not many are aware that the objects were not the beginning. What this altered shadow tells us is that something was trying to communicate with us before March 13th.
Late in the evening, we heard a rustling with the trees. The next morning, we looked out the window and saw strange pods on the branches.
Well, it came from the swamp. I'd seen the green lights before and just always assumed it was will-o'-the-wisp. Last time it happened, we had the radio on, and the flash of light was brighter than usual, and the radio made this horrible screech and started smoking. I got a little more curious and scared. I found the first raccoon's carcass. Something had burned some curved pattern into that poor creature. What could do that? And what would do that, and why? It had this little half ring pointed toward, it pointed directly toward our house. I can't help but feel like I'm being watched.
Just hours after the Beryl sighting, residents across the country reported a short blackout, and the same symbol briefly appeared on a number of television sets.
I've been watching a lot of Netflix these days. What else am I gonna do, you know? I guess that's how I ended up on my couch at 2 a.m, drinking bad whiskey, and scrolling to the end of a weird-sounding category, fact-based classified transmissions. I don't know what I expected when I clicked on a movie with a title that was literally just a dot with 2 curved lines under it. But I can tell you what I didn't expect. Passing out and waking up almost a whole day later. But somehow it felt right. Like there was some switch in my brain that I never even knew about, and somebody finally came and flipped it.
Personally, I was thrilled the life forms found a way into our technology. I've been closely monitoring radio waves for years, as we all should. You never know what you might hear.
Today is March 17th, 2020. My name is Joseph Stanislaw. I'm with my wife. She's asleep. We live in the foothill of the Sierra.
reports grew more frequent and the sound became more and more distorted.
Welcome.
I found it intoxicating. Others were afraid.
Heyman, I hope this message finds its way to you. I can't take it anymore. They've been tracking me since it happened. Since I saw the lights. I don't know who they are. I don't know how they found me. At first, I'd only see them at night. Faceless. Chasing me in my dreams. But now, I see them everywhere. Always fleeting. Corner of my eye. Reflection in a mirror. Shadow in the dark. But I know it's them. Last week, one of them spoke to me. Or tried to. All I heard was static from a mouth that I couldn't see. I can't get it out of my head. I know it's too late for me.
Right on the levee. Just heard a really weird noise. I don't really know how to describe it. Really kind of freaked us out though. So we're just up here checking it out. But
The reports were sent to Gray Skies, but also posted on blogs and social media. They're always sent to news stations. I'm sure there are piles and piles of ignored truths. Until Charles Riley, he got the word out.
This is where it happened up here. This is where I always used to come up late at night, sit up here, think about stuff, smoke meth. So one night I was coming up here by myself, getting away from the wife and just trying to, collect my thoughts. And I walked up here and I start hearing this rustling, like someone had left a pot on the stove too long, or someone was dragging their feet around like in a scary movie. And so I comes up here and I crossed up in here and I see what looks like a Ninja Turtle, kind of like a Ninja Turtle, like the 90s movie Ninja Turtle with Vanilla Ice. It just something that, and I called out I said, Donatello, Raphael, and then he just kind of disappeared. I remember I ran home and I drew this picture of it. After it disappeared, I kind of looked around. I saw this bright light that just kind of shot down, was kind of searching around, and then it hit me right in the face. And I remember looking up and I saw my future and my past and everything in between. And nobody believes me, but it happened. My name is Charles Riley, and I seen a UFO.
I am a believer in finding the deeper meaning behind it all. I realize not everyone will agree with me. I'd encourage them to look back very closely on their own lives and ask themselves, is everything really as it seems?
Hello, my name is and I was a witness to what some have been calling the aerial illumination event. I grew up in foster care, not ever knowing who my real parents were, not because I never met them, but because I had no memory of my life before I was 9 years old. Doctors believed that those memories still existed somewhere within my brain, but I gave up trying to recover that part of my life. Fast forward to March 13th, 2020. I was visiting my foster parents up by the mountains of Calhoun, New York, and that night forever changed my life. I saw a formation of flickering lights above me. At that moment, a light switch had suddenly turned on inside my head as this wave of information hit me like a sledgehammer. I began to remember memories of my childhood. I remembered who I was. I see the faces of my biological parents for the first time. Those lights gave me my life back at the cost of my legs. From that moment on, I lost my ability to walk. He paid a heavy price, but he gained his memories, his childhood. I often wonder why we are so sure these life forms, whatever they are, will ruin us.
Dr. Frank Turnbow had a lot to say about this as well.
Ah, Dr. Turnbow. The man is a genius in his own right. In his renowned book, Look Up, he described the exact position the stars would take the night the objects appeared. He told us animals would sense the life forms before humans. Back to Turnbow. In the days before the Beryl sighting, he became concerned with the security of our infrastructure, including our roads and power grid.
Hey guys, Frank here. I was decided to come out tonight to try to get some footage of some of those construction crews that I've seen. They're doing it all overnight. I've never seen that before. They're tearing up perfectly good road, replacing it overnight. Entire sections of road, just overnight replacing it. When have you ever seen that happen? They're putting something under the roads. I don't know if it has to do with 5G or if it's some sort of tracking devices, but this road construction and the barrel objects that we saw, and everybody has seen those pictures by now. They just kind of start to form a puzzle. I don't know what was going on. Somebody was looking. I heard footsteps. I saw a car. I don't know what the fuck that was. Alright, I made it back to my home. I'm gonna do this every night, I think. Kind of feel like I'm on an island right now, so.
His instincts were keen, as they always are. It's obvious to me that we are being asked to listen.
911 dispatch.
Hello? Can you hear me? I think that's spaceship.
I'm sorry, sir. Did you say spaceship?
Yeah, Roswell, New Mexico type shit. Big old cluster of lights. Looks like Bing Crosby's freaking Christmas tree.
Try and describe to me calmly what happened.
Me and Frank, we was watching the moonshine still in the woods. And,
did you say moonshine?
No, I'm sorry. I said the moon had shine. We saw these lights, and we got stopped. Like just tranced or something. I couldn't move. Frank couldn't budge, man. He peed a little bit. So he peed, not me, though. Just him.
What
down
was
the
that?
houses and like.
Where did this come from? Frank who?
Somehow. We couldn't move, and we were like frozen stiff.
Do you have any evidence or proof that this happened, sir?
Yes, Frank. Pissed his pants, man.
Okay, sir. We can send a patrol car over. What is your location now?
We in the woods, behind a mega Walmart, out on 33. Give us about an hour to rustle up these jugs of apple cider. I think these might be the aliens that took Tupac.
Is this a joke? I've never heard that before.
Shortly after this call was placed, Frank's body was found in a local quarry.
You can't possibly be telling me that Frank Turnbow, the most decorated and active member of Grey Skies,
I'm sorry, Eamon. We thought you knew. Would you like to take a break?
Yes, I would. Frank Turnbow was an esteemed colleague, and I'm very certain I'll see him again.
Alright, so since this all started, this thing has just been sort of out there. It's just like a orb of something, just sort of out there. And I feel like it's watching me, and it's really starting to bum me out.
Oh, it's inside the house. It's inside. What the fuck?
Aliens are among us. I'm more sure now than ever. The effects of their presence were difficult to predict and understand.
Many worrisome effects, wouldn't you say?
We don't have anything figured out. Modern science offers us no cure for cancer. How should we expect it to react to this? When something not of this earth calls on us, imprints on our very flesh, why should we expect an earthling, any earthling, to save us? Instead of speaking to each other, we need to speak to them. Them! On March 21st, Rob Gramelli, owner of a small Wisconsin catering company, received an unexpected order.
Local diner and catering company, how may I help you? Yeah, I can take a catering order. For what date? Yep, we're serving salami and tuna fish that day. Well, you know what they say, depends on how hungry you are, but typically a meal feeds anywhere between 2 or 3 people. So what can I put you down for? 1,500 people? Oh, meals. 1,500 meals. No, beverages aren't included with that now. What are you feeding an army? Oh. Certainly, General. Yes. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Grateful for the business, but confused and overwhelmed, Gramelli struggled to prepare the massive order.
We're gonna need more bread.
The order was eventually filled and picked up by a regular who appeared to be in a trance-like state. The next day, Rob Gramelli discovered 71 of these disturbing voicemails on his unlisted home phone.
Press 3. Stand by for neural ingestion. Thank you.
So you believe these life forms ordered sandwiches?
I believe the facts. Mr. Gramelli received an order for 1,500 meals. As he prepared the meals, he saw the symbol that appeared on televisions during a global blackout on a man's hand, in a man's eyeball, on a dead raccoon. And since that order came in, he's received unexplained voicemail messages that can be traced back to no known number on this earth.
Wow.
Wow is correct. I received something that may come as a little surprise. And to be frank, I'm not sure how Mr. Turnbow got this to me, but I've been waking up every day with this feeling, a feeling that at any moment they would show themselves. And then I got this. From Frank. There was no note, but Grey Skies set out a research team who informed us this exact spot was less than 1 mile from where Frank's body was found. When I watched that video, it's as if the very bones in my body are vibrating from within. Is that what Frank felt? What are they trying to tell me?
It sounds like you believe the life forms are responsible for sending these to you?
I resent being asked what I believe. I really do. What do you believe? All of you. Anyone watching this. Do you believe that your parents constructed a reality around their perfect little infant that was so clear and tangible that you'd never break free of it, even if the natural world, your television, your radio waves, your very soul told you otherwise? Every piece of this story is proof, but I know what you want. You want to see it.
Smell?
Derek, do you remember when and why you were granted television privileges in your cell?
About a month ago.
You had worked hard for that privilege, no?
Yeah.
Why smash the TV set then?
I had to. It was showing me.
What's that?
It was the eye. It was showing outside, filling the outside with lights. I can't see through the window. It was showing me.
What eye? Your eye?
Theirs. It wanted me outside. I tried, but Harris stopped me.
When Officer Harris stopped you from hitting the walls?
Outside.
After you smashed the TV set, why did you try to eat the glass pieces?
The purple eye was inside me. I had to digest it.
What did the purple eye want from you, Derek?
It showed me.
Showed you what?
Cindy. She's little. You left her alone that night.
How do you know about my daughter, Cindy?
She took out the Christmas china. She played with it in front of the TV. Broke a serving bowl, but it was an accident. You made her cry.
Where did you get this information, Derek?
This is it. What I've waited for my entire life. They're close. So close. I can see them now. Through the walls, outside my house. Under the stairs, I don't know what they want. They're trying to tell us, but none are willing to listen. I'm willing. I'm ready. My name is Eamon Apollo, and I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm...